Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hollyoaks Marie Fielding has made a major discovery about her son Abe after Perry's attack in the show's latest episode. In harrowing scenes this week, Abe turned violent with his new wife Perry, then sexually assaulted her while she was unconscious. Perry told her family about the rape and abuse, and she found the courage to report Abe to the police. He was arrested but was later released pending an investigation. While Perry was left wondering if she will ever get justice, Cleo woke up from her coma, and in today's episode, Leila and Joel went to the hospital to get some answers. They told Cleo and Mercedes that Abe raped Perry, so they needed her help to make sure he doesn't get away with his crimes. Cleo recalled the whole story of Abe keeping her in the flat, his lie about her killing Marie, and her elaborate escape plan. Outside Cleo's hospital room, Leila admitted to Mercedes that Perry's police interview made her realize that it was Abe who raped her last year. At Abe's flat, Joel tried to find the room he locked Cleo in, but he had since made it look like a home gym, with all evidence of Cleo removed. Later, Leila attempted to tell Joel about her sexual assault at the dog, but Abe arrived to confirm his innocence with the support of Marie. Joel took a stand and told the whole pub about Abe's abuse of Cleo. The women of the village, including Sienna, Zoe, Pearl, Martha, and Maxine, backed him up and told Abe to leave. In the bathroom, Leila appealed to Marie, trying to make her see that her son is an abuser. She continued to take Abe's side, but it looked like she was beginning to have doubts. Marie returned to Abe's secret room and looked around for evidence. She was shocked to find the C that Cleo had carved into the wall, but she was spotted by Abe. What will he do now? Marie had always been the type to trust her instincts. It was what had made her such a compelling figure in the tight-knit community of Chester, where the drama of everyday life played out in the vibrant backdrop of Hollyoaks Village. But nothing could have prepared her for the discovery she was about to make about Abe. The early streaming release of the episode had sparked an unprecedented buzz among fans. Social media platforms were ablaze with speculation, theories, and emotionally charged posts, as viewers eagerly dissected every frame of the tantalizing preview clips. Marie, who had always been an open book to those who knew her, was about to unravel a chapter in her life that even she hadn't seen coming. It began innocently enough. Marie was at the dog in the pond, sipping her usual latte and scrolling through her phone when she received a cryptic text from an unknown number. The message read, "You don't know the whole story about Abe. Meet me tonight at the park. Bring no one." The words sent a chill down her spine. Abe had always been an enigma to her. He was charming, generous, and deeply protective of those he loved. But there had always been a part of him that felt unreachable, as if he carried secrets too heavy to share. Could this text hold the key to unlocking that part of him? Marie's curiosity overpowered her caution, and she resolved to go. As the evening set in, Marie found herself standing under the dim glow of a street lamp in the park. The air was thick with anticipation, and every rustle of leaves set her heart racing. She checked her phone repeatedly, but there was no follow-up message. Finally, a figure emerged from the shadows. It was a woman, her face partially obscured by a hood. "Marie?" the woman asked tentatively. "Yes. Who are you?" Marie demanded, her voice steady despite the adrenaline coursing through her veins. "I'm Rachel," the woman said, lowering her hood. I'm Abe's sister." Marie froze. Abe had never mentioned a sister. In fact, he'd always spoken as though his family was a closed chapter of his life. "What do you mean?" "Abe told me he didn't have any siblings," Marie replied, her mind racing. Rachel looked down, her face a mixture of guilt and sadness. "That's not surprising. He's tried to distance himself from the past for so long. But there are things you need to know, things he's never told anyone." Marie's instinct screamed at her to leave, to not get involved in whatever web of secrets Rachel was weaving. But the look in the woman's eyes anchored her to the spot. Go on, Marie said, her voice barely above a whisper. Rachel's story spilled out like a dam breaking. She spoke of a childhood fraught with challenges, of parents who had struggled to make ends meet, and a family dynamic that had left deep scars on them both. But what hit Marie the hardest was the revelation that Abe had taken the fall for something he hadn't done. A crime that had sent him to juvenile detention when they were teenagers. He did it to protect me, Rachel admitted, her voice breaking. He thought he could handle it, but it changed him. He's carried that weight alone all these years. Marie felt as if the ground beneath her had shifted. Abe's guarded nature, his reluctance to talk about his past, in the moments of inexplicable pain she glimpsed in his eyes, they all made sense now. But with this new understanding came a flood of questions. Why hadn't he told her? And more importantly, what did it mean for their future? The next day, Marie couldn't shake the conversation from her mind. She debated whether to confront Abe. On one hand, she wanted to give him the space to share in his own time. On the other, she felt a burning need to let him know she was there for him, no matter what. That evening, as they sat together in their living room, Marie finally mustered the courage to broach the subject. Abe, she began cautiously, can we talk about something serious? He looked up from his book, his expression immediately shifting to one of concern. Of course. What is it? Taking a deep breath, Marie told him about her meeting with Rachel. She watched as a range of emotions flickered across his face, shock, anger, and finally, a deep resignation. I never wanted you to know, he said quietly, not because I don't trust you, but because I didn't want you to see me differently. Marie reached out, placing a hand on his. Abe, you don't have to carry this alone. I'm here. Whatever happened in the past doesn't change how I feel about you. For the first time, Abe opened up about the ordeal that had shaped his life. He spoke of the loneliness he'd felt, the anger he'd harbored, and the ways he tried to rebuild himself. As he talked, Marie realized that while his past had undoubtedly left its mark, it had also made him the resilient, compassionate man she loved. The episode's streaming release concluded with a poignant scene. Abe and Marie walking hand in hand through the park, a sense of renewed understanding between them. For the fans, it was a moment of catharsis. For Marie, it was a turning point, a reminder that even the deepest wounds could heal with love and trust. The next day, social media was flooded with reactions. Viewers praised the writers for tackling complex themes of trauma and redemption, and Marie quickly became a fan favorite for her unwavering support of Abe. The discovery had not only deepened their bond, but had also given the audience a glimpse of the strength that lay in confronting the past. As the credits rolled, one thing was clear. The story of Marie and Abe was far from over. Their journey was just beginning, and the village of Hollyoaks would be watching every step of the way. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Hollyoaks Update YouTube channel for more update news.